Mistimaniacs! Today we are going to bring color to this plain white shirt. Stay tuned!
Tie-dyeing is a method of coloring natural materials that produces eye-catching, vibrant designs.
The name of the method comes from crumpling, pleating, or folding the fabric into different patterns before drying it with thread.
The knotted cloth is submerged in dye vats, wrung out, and then cleaned.
Uneven dye absorption by tied sections causes uneven patterning in the final product.
To start with, prepare the specified space for a messy occasion to start the process.
These are the materials that we need: dyes, t-shirts, forks, salt, hot water, plastic bottles, rubbers, bowl, and dyeing rack. The manufacturer's recommendations for the measurements should be followed when combining the powdered colors with warm water and salt.
The color mixtures should then be added to the clean bottles or cartons.
Before you start dyeing, make sure the cloth or item you're using has been washed and is still moist. All freshly purchased apparel should be pre-washed to remove any chemicals or starch that can prevent the color from soaking into the fabric. The materials or clothing you intend to upcycle don't need to be pre-washed. They only need to be dumped.
There are numerous ways to produce unique designs while tie-dyeing. The majority of techniques fold and shape the fabric before applying the color using string or elastic bands. Start by creating a spiral form in the center of the cloth or t-shirt.
Continue to compress the t-shirt into the spiral shape until all the material is gathered into one enormous, tightly round ball.
The spiral t-shirt should then be gathered into 6 sections using thread or elastic bands. If you're using more than 3 colors, add more sections.
Now that the time has come to tie-dye, you can get better control over the placement of your color by putting dye in plastic applicator bottles and just squeezing dye where you need it.
Moreover, use a dyeing rack to prevent the fabric from sitting in the run of dye. You will be able to define color better as a result.
After applying the dye, using applicator, put the item to rest to allow the dye to penetrate.
The majority of one-step dyes recommend 1 to 2 hours. However, if you want even more use, you can leave it on for longer.
When you are happy with the color, take the item and give it a quick rinse under cold water.
Finally, you can then hang it out to dry and give your fabric a good iron.
Guys, our dyed t-shirt is finished. There are so many things we can learn from this delightful hobby.
With your family, friends, and colleagues, try this activity to add brilliant colors to your plain t-shirt.
So if you want more ideas in tie-dyeing, don't forget to like,
Subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more updates.